Good morning, dear students. So, I'm back here with the last chapter of this semester, that is chapter number 12, Patterns. Dear children, patterns are available in numbers and letters both. And the best part of patterns is that it adds beauty to things. If you look around you, the beautiful nature which God has given to us, there exists a pattern in leaves, flowers, in the wall. Some patterns are made by human beings. For example, the beautiful floral patterns in your dresses, the patterns in your socks, the patterns in at your walls, your tiles, everything. Whenever we arrange things in a pattern, they become beautiful. So let's start our recapitulation exercise in the books. So dear children, please open your books to chapter number 12, the first page, recapitulation exercise. Children, first of all, to tell you about a pattern, let us discuss its definition. A pattern is a series, a repeated series of shapes or objects which looks beautiful. So as you are able to see in the slide, and it's a very small exercise, the recap exercise, you have to do it in your books. Children, pick up a sharpened pencil and draw neat figures. Now this is the arrow. As you can see, one arrow, the first arrow is downwards. Then you have an upward arrow. Again we have a downward arrow and an upward arrow. So this is a pattern. First its face is down, then up, then down, then up, and it will continue so on. So by observing the pattern, we can fill the remaining pattern on our own. Can you observe the pattern on the floor in the room in which you are sitting? The tiles or the floor, definitely it has a pattern, right? So what will come in the fill in the blank? Yes, a downward arrow, then up arrow, and then down arrow. There are 3 fill in the blanks. Now let's come to the part number 2, children. It's a 5-sided figure. It's a 5-sided figure. You remember geometry chapter? What are polygons? The figures made up of line segments are called polygons. So this is one of the polygons. So what do you observe? Can you observe a pattern here? Yes, Pooja ma'am has not given you the answer here. You are going to write the answer as a self attempt on your own. So this is the question which you are able to see in the slide. Downward side, there is a 5-sided figure. The same figure is repeated 2 times, then 3 times. And you have 3 fill in the blanks. So what will you fill? Yes, I know you all are intelligent. You will fill a figure which shows 4 polygons together, then 5 polygons together, and then 6 polygons together. Yes, quickly do it. You can pause the video and finish your work in the books. The next exercise, children, the first question is to be done in the books only. It's complete the following series. You remember what I said, what a pattern is? A pattern is a repeated series. कोई ना कोई चीज़ repeat होगी तब वो pattern बनेगा. So first, children, we have to observe the question. And observe what? You have to observe the pattern among the given question. And according to the pattern, then we do the fill in the blanks. So part number A, observe the numbers. We have 3, 13, 23, 33, 43. Can you observe that 10 is being added to every other number? Add 10 to 3, you get 13. Add 10 to 13, you get 23, and so on. So what will be the next number? Add 10 to 43, you will get 53. And yes, 63 and then 73. Next, you have 30, 26. How do you get 26? Is it by subtracting 4? Next, you have 22. Again, you subtract 4, you get 22. Again, you subtract 4, you get 18, and subtract 4 and you get 14. So, what will you write in the fill in the blank? Minus 4, 10. 10 minus 4, 6. And 6 minus 4, 2. Next pattern, children. Adding, no. Try multiplying it by 2. Do you get 230? Yes. Again multiply it by 2 and you will observe you will get 460. Again you multiply by 2, you get 920. So what is the pattern? The each other number, the number which is written after a number, is multiplied by 2. So I multiply 920 by 2 and I get 1840, then 3680, then 7360, and so on. The pattern is also available not only in numbers, children, even in the alphabets. Observe, I am doing the last part. All the middle parts, D, E, F, G, are your self-attempt questions. I, J, I, K, L, K, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So in the next term you have got K, L and the K is repeating. After K, L what you get? M, N, and M gets repeated. After M, N what you get? M, N, O, P, O gets repeated. So what will you get after O, P? Q, R, Q will repeat. What you get after Q, R? S, T, S will repeat. And what you get after S, T? U, V, and U will repeat. So it is very important that with your intelligence you crack the pattern. Means you observe and identify the given pattern and then only you will be able to do your fill in the blanks. So quickly finish this question, children. Then we come to our next question. Also do these self-attempt questions nicely. Question number 2 again, children, is to be done in the books. The question is complete the number towers. And I have done 2 for you. The others will be your self-attempt. Any doubt, you are going to give me a WhatsApp. I'll clear your doubt. The number pattern. 785 is written on the lowermost line of the tower. What do I get above on the the second line of the tower? Observe that when I add 8 and 7 I get 15. So what will come in the neighboring block? You add 8 and 5. What do you get? 13. My answers are written in the blue color. And then what will come on the top? You add 15 and 13, you get 28. Now there is another tower, children. 6, 1 and 4 is in the base. The middle line is having 6 and 4. Children, neither I have got it by adding, neither I have got it by subtracting, neither by dividing. 6 ones is 6 and 4 ones is 4. So this is a multiplication tower. What will you get in the fill in the blank on the top? 6 4s are 24. Children, you have to find a relation between the lowermost line by which mathematical operator, by using which mathematical operator I am getting the number which is written on its top. Is it either by adding or by subtracting, by multiplying or by division? Any doubts, children? Give me a message or we'll discuss it in the live class, don't worry. Question number 3, children. All this has to be done in the books only. Now a secret code. A code is something which we crack out. Mostly the security agents use this type of secret codes. Children, the question says, all my English alphabets, there are 26 alphabets. If I give each alphabet a number, A gets 1, B gets 2, C gets 3 and so on. Z will get 26. Can you decode? The digit 9 stands for, let's count A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. It's the 9th number. So the number is I. The alphabet is I. What alphabet is for 12? I के आगे चलो. J, K, L. Alphabet L. Similarly, 15 stands for O, 22 stands for V, and 5 stands for E. Then 13 stands for M, 1 stands for A, everybody knows it, 20 stands for T, 8 stands for H, and 19 stands for S. So what is the message which is, secretly kept in these numbers? I love maths. So dear children, B and C are your self-attempt questions. Remember, A stands for 1, B for 2 and so on. So the perfect way is, in a rough column you can write the English alphabets, give them numbers and then see which alphabet comes in front of which number, and you will be able to decode the secret message. Enjoy doing this, children. And the last question over here is the reverse of question number 3, children. Using the same code as in question number 3, write the following in the numbers. Now, a message is given to us, your favorite fruit. I have to write the numbers for it. So you already have written your ABCD and the numbers. So Y stands for 25, O stands for 15, U stands for 21, and R stands for 18. आप उसके नीचे नीचे लिखते जाना बेटे. You can write below it. 6 stands for, F stands for 6, A stands for 1, V stands for 22, O for 15, R for 18, I for 9, T for 20, and E for 5. And the fruit, F stands for 6, R for 20, U for 21, I for 9, and T for 20. So this is your numeric code for the message. B you can do on your own, and we finish our patterns work here for today. The remaining 2 exercises we'll do today, and our syllabus will be completed. Thank you, children.